Uganda currently engages in the African Continental Free Trade Zone area, aiming to harness opportunities for integration and growth. However, limited intra-African trade persists, accounting for only 17% of the continent's total trade in 2019. Regional integration, trade barriers, infrastructure deficit, lack of diversification, and informal cross-border trade are key challenges. The Uganda National Chamber of Commerce and Ministry of Trade acknowledge these challenges and are taking steps towards finding solutions.
We all agree that most of our economy is made of SMEs, but affordable finance continues to be a challenge to all of us. When I say to people that in Uganda we're all SMEs, people say, no, you're not all SMEs. My view, we're all SMEs. Unless you're talking about the multinationals, where we don't belong. But if you're talking about the base of our economy, the base of the economies in the West African countries, is the SMEs that actually support our economies.
How the continent will address financing for trade, addressing for non-tariff barriers, particularly those arising from misapplication of non-tariff measures. Measures toward effective promotion, creation, and harnessing benefits from the regional value chain. How to address challenges of specific to the micro, small, and medium enterprises.
To boost competitiveness within the African Continental Free Trade Zone area, the Private Sector Foundation of Uganda seeks a collaborative partnership with the government to tackle the infrastructure deficit.
Exports of goods, of services, of people. And it's very, very imperative that governments across Africa invest in infrastructure. Infrastructure on land, infrastructure of the air, infrastructure of water. Africa is still lagging behind in the entire context of infrastructure development. It is much easier to export to Europe and Asia than to export to another African country. It is more expensive flying to a neighboring country than going to Asia or Europe.
Wamkele Mene, the Secretary General of the African Continental Free Trade Zone area, emphasizes the importance of African countries to give each other preferential treatment to reduce trade costs and enhance accessibility to millions of people. He suggests implementing export guarantee schemes and resilient supply chain networks to address geopolitical risks, while staying committed to trade of goods and services to maximize this positive impact.
Productive capacity of Africa, focusing on value-added production in the areas that we discussed, in pharmaceuticals, in agriculture, in the automotive sector, in the component sector, that we boost the industrial base and the manufacturing capacity of Africa in the way that I saw this morning when I visited Sipla. That's the compelling proposition of the AfCFTA. And we as Africans must seize this instrument with all of the challenges that will come. We must seize this as an opportunity.
Uganda stands to gain significantly from the full implementation of the Continental Free Trade Zone area, with a projected 14% increase in exports worth $405 million. This could also lead to a 0.7% increase in GDP, resulting in an estimated $68 million in additional income. Skilled and unskilled workers can as well expect an increase in real wages, with skilled workers potentially seeing an up to 9% wage hike. Ronana Habwe, Smart 24 TV, Business Today.